just came up that winds or rays, however you want to define it. And we're in this sketchy stope chamber with some collapsed square set over there. Big timber. 12 by 12 looks like. Person for scale.
Yeah, it's huge.
And there's weird cuts going off in all directions here. We got one guy going up here scouting it out. See if we can keep pushing forward some way or another. Some notched timber for the square set. Got a wedge there too.
I heard a beef.
We just came from there, up that raise. That tunnel kind of just dead ends. And main haulage is this way. They have a strap rail in here, so that's metal strapping nailed onto wood instead of all metal rail. Colors in here are pretty cool. That's nothing. Look at the colors. Wow. Little stope. That really doesn't look like it goes anywhere. We already went up into one of the stopes like that, and it was kind of cool, but more or less a bust. We got some drill steel and a single jack. Something we noticed is newer drill steel has a hole there, so they can pump water through the drill bit, so you don't create as much dust. A lot of miners died of silicosis. So in the, I think it was the early 1900s, they invented drills that sprayed water through a little hole right here at the tip. But this one doesn't have that, so that means it predates 1900, very old. It's pretty cool. This way, we checked out. It goes back about 50 feet to a vertical winze. No infrastructure, presumably dropping down to the next level below us, which we're trying to get to. But unfortunately, we couldn't find anything to tie off to, so we can't drop down it. It's not really much to see, just a hole going down. And then this haulage way continues this way. This is the double jack, correct?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Some gobbing.
Right here, though.
Way backfilled. 2 feet tall. I don't want to go through that. A lot of gobbing.
Hand drilling.
Yeah. That's where we come.
Yeah. You guys want to look at that one?
Yeah. See where it goes. It goes down, so down's which way we want to go.
That's right. That's a nice looking collapse. Okay, we just came down this kind of ore pass sort of thing. There's a rope there that we put up and used, and we have a drift here with rail, metal rail, and shoots back here. I can feel the slightest bit of airflow actually, which is a good sign. They're off that way. We got branch off to the left. We got some miner's graffiti here. Cursive. Can't quite tell what it says. It's pretty faded. And this is really cool. Really cool. Miner's carbolite. Carbide, but it's not union carbide. I've never seen one like this before. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Superior quality carbolite, calcium carbide, American Carbolite Co., Duluth, Minnesota, USA. How cool is that? I've never seen that brand before. That's awesome. We got another oil can or something there. And then got some more miner's graffiti back down this drift. And they had like little surveys here with brass maybe. It's got some copper in it. 29. Wow, look at that. It's tough to read. Wow. This looks like it actually keeps going. Wow. It's really tight. Alright. This is looking ahead. Got some weird stopes above us. That's back where we saw the interesting carbide can. This is pretty cool. Dynamite box. Fully loaded. Maybe not fully loaded, but halfway loaded with dynamite sticks. And there's some fuse there too. Yeah, you don't see that every day. And this runs up some other small pockets and stopes. We'll keep going this way. So look into that stope. Not much up there. And then got an ore car, old riveted front tipping, missing the wheels. This is a roller for the axle. It goes in here, and they would have had the wheels attached to the roller, so kind of like a bearing. Kind of a sad ore car, tipped over. Got some drill steel, still missing the hole at the end there, so it's old. Then we got drift ring off that way, looks like it's backfilled. We got this, which my friends have gone down, so we'll go down there shortly. Check it out. Alright, we're on yet another drift level after coming through that little drop. We got a Hercules powder box here. Some bottles that don't look particularly old. And we have this. I'll put the brand in the comment or in the video. I forget what it's called, but I've seen it before. That way looks like a haulage that continues, but it's kind of backfilled. And then we came down that. So we're gonna walk this way, check it out. All right. Got an ore car frame and the truck's wheels there. Weird. I wonder if that was a wooden ore car or something. It disintegrated. Wow, we got some air piping. That's a really good sign. And this is one hell of a haulage. Wow. This is a big tunnel. Wow, look at that. Branch off to the right. That goes. And then, more importantly, look at that. Finally, fully intact ore car. That's awesome. That's a really old one. It's got the wooden frame, the metal bucket or tub. So another look at the ore car. I moved that timber out of the way. That's a really old one. I think it's the same style we've been seeing, but it's finally fully intact. That's cool. Awesome. Well, I think everybody went forward, so I'll do the same. That's cool. The back side of the ore car, that's the door. It says exit. I think it's pointing to the left. Weird. How cool is that? Alright, so we'll follow everybody this way, see what they find. An empty carved out area. cool is that? Look out for the cars. I don't know. The something's slow. I might just said slow up. Look out for the cars, and the other graffiti is something else. That's awesome. We got a split here. We got a branch going off this way. That's where they went. And we got a branch this way with an airline, which is awfully intriguing. Let's follow them first and see what we find. Wow, look at that. Little caricatures fighting. That's so cool. Interesting. Wow. Straight haulage way.
You're looking down that side here, it's really cool. See what's there. So one, and that fault wall keeps running.
That is awesome. Number 8 Hercules blasting caps. Never seen those in a mine. Fortunately, the tin itself's in pretty bad shape. That is a cool find. Wow. And this is what everybody was stopping to look at. We have a drift running off. They're really well-defined, looks like a foot wall, just barely. Some miner's graffiti on it. It does continue back. I don't think anyone's been back there yet. We'll see if we have time. And this thing runs off as far as we could see. And we got backfill drift that way. So let's keep on moving forward here. Got some more gobbing. And some more on this side. It's another backfill drift there. Keeps going. Probably just a dead end. Wow. Coming to a huge chamber. Wow. Got a drift running off that way. Of course, we have an ore car right there, tipped over again. It's like about the same style as we've been seeing. Front tipping, riveted, kind of taller than some of the more modern ones I see. Backside of the ore car, you can see where the wheels would have gone. It's really a shame that people love taking those wheels off. It would have been awesome to roll this thing around today. And we have big stoped out area here. Wow. Some pretty neat colors. Alright, we're continuing past that other stope. And your car. Got a Dynamite box, pretty rotted. That's cool, a little workstation. Nice. Oil can. More miners graffiti. And ooh, wow. Rough looking stope up there. See a lot of material that came down from the roof of the back. It's not good. Looks like they had this area timbered. Alright, we're walking through the stope area. We noticed this horrifying undercut area. I don't know how thin that rock is that goes across this, but it's not very thick. That's all I know. That'd be a pretty scary way to go. So I'm going to pass on walking over that. There's stuff over there that we'll check out in a second. Right now, we're in big stope chamber. I came from that way. That's a little workbench right back there.
Run 50 feet. Or drops out a little. Huge collapse.
And we got this.
Tons of wood in the ground. And the airflow is pretty hard. And you can see it up. There is over there, up high.
Pocket up there. And apparently this does continue back this way. Maybe not. Oh, shit. Yeah, looks like there's not much back there. Some vent pipe. There's an old Prince Albert can. We see those pretty frequently in these mines. Some cans here too. And that's back to the haulage. Taking another look at this work table where I think they were notching out timber, because you have this big notch timber there, probably for square set or lagging or something, and sitting on this workbench. But I wanted to show that notch and everything on that side. Pretty cool.
It's told that if you drop down from there, you can hit the other side of this drift. It came on from over there. Hard to say oriented down here. And would you say it goes about, what, 60 feet or so?
Yeah, if that.
60 feet, and then it hits a completely caved shaft.
There's some shovels, some chain, piece of an old wooden broom.
Yeah, it's in here. Like I said, there's a shovel, some chain, piece of old wooden broom, but that's it. So, I think that's the end of the line in this direction. We still have those two drifts behind us to check out.
Big stope we're in right now. Look at the size of this boulder. Woo.
Hey, look inside of it here.
A bug or something?
I thought it was crystalline. I thought it was moisture or crystals. No, that's crystals.
Yeah. Alright, we're on the other side of this super sketchy rock bridge now. That's right there. And we got a windlass, the roller piece of it, which is pretty rare to see. That might be the handle right there. Look at that. That's That's cool. Hand cranked windlass. Anybody who doesn't know, this is a hand cranked hoist for hauling ore buckets and tools up and down winzes and shafts. Pretty cool. That runs off that way. And we got stuff going down. My buddy's gone through there. Sounds like there might be a winds on that side. Got a velvet tobacco tin.